no? Nga dapat mo define sa social media. So, omit lang na delete ni siya suitable ng article. So, basa-basa lang siya ta. To cut the long story short, once that you have already read, for example, na nakay napilian, no? Kung alin mo to yung idea or thought, para sa ano akong gibuhat kay Jamgade, gi-explain ni Jamgade what is Meisterism. Since you are looking for an article that will explain what is social media and its role in small local businesses, dapat ang first paragraph lang dali explain niya unsa jud ang iyang role. Like social media, dako ba kay tabang sa small local businesses in terms of advertisement, in terms of for example, invoicing transactions, in terms of contacting out or outsourcing suppliers. No? That could be an example na mo explain what is really social media, what is its role in small local businesses. Dapat, ang yung overview is just an explanation to give clarity on what is your title all about, no? What is your study all about. An example of this, diba, ako ang study is about Meisterism. So, explain niya what is Meisterism. Explain niya unsa ang meaning sa M, no? And what does meeting stands for, no? Like, for example, what is the meaning of meetings? What is the meaning of conferences? What is the meaning of exhibitions? What is the meaning of incentive travel? So that when I read, masabtan ako, like, for example, okay, so muna ni ang pasabot niya sa MICE. It's a very huge sector in tourism, no? And has a very abundant potential, no? Because it's really popular worldwide. And then M stands for meetings, I stands for this, that. So that is the overview, no? Gamay lang explanation, background on what is your study to give clarity, no, to what is your study all about. Am I understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Kay if we were to read mga one by one, sayang kay itong usak article hindi ako ma-access kay wala connection. If you were to read one by one, it would take time. That is why, no, very tedious kayo. Now, class, for example, you have already found the perfect article to be included in your overview. Overview pa lang ni ha, kaning first paragraph. To be included in your overview, please make sure nga provide the in-text citation. So, hatagin ako example. Itong example, balik sa Sci-Hub, no, kung ito na-exit. Okay. So, for example, ato lang example or ni class ha. Ginahan na ka sa article ani mong gikuha, no? Kung man siya magamit sa imong overview. Take the name of the two authors. You have Durkin and tulo actually di sila, no? Si McGowan and si McKeown. So, tulo sila. Kung tulo sila class, more than one, ang buhaton na tana is butang tao. Arrange siya according to alphabetical order, according sa last name. So, Durkin man siya ng una kay D, McGowan and McKeown. So, una si Durkin, comma, yung initial, which is M, for Mark, et al. So, dili gi-spell out naman ang tulo ka name sa author, no? So, et al is a Latin term for and others. So, Durkin et al. So, tulo, no? Tulo ka author. So, kung ibutang nimo siya sa in-text citation, assuming lang ta ha, yan ito na siya kaon, kay maot man ni siya nga, dili siya related, no? Kung na kay siya, enticing kay lang ta niyang title, kay magduol-duol, pero dili niya siya mao. So, ito ibutang na kay assuming ra ni ha. Okay. And then, Times New Roman dapat. Okay, so muna ni for example imong overview, no? It's too small for an overview, pero sige lang. So, nana kay author, kinsa ganito, si Durkin, and then et al, kay tulo man sila. So, more than two et al. Kung duha ra gani, Durkin and McGowan. So, since tulo man sila, Durkin et al, then the year published is 2013. Also, copy, once you're using Sci-Hub, please copy this entire reference and then include a separate file for reference list. Kay magamit jud na nimo na siya inigkaabot na sa pagsulat sa bibliography. So, for example, kopya na nako to siya, butan nako to dire ang ano siya kung first nga gikwaan og reference si Durkin McGowan. Si ana lang. Then, muna akong introduction abi. So, daghan man sila. So, Durkin, M, et al, 2013. So, that is your in-text citation. Again, if this is not your original nga ideas, this is not your original nga kuan class, nga words na gikwara siya nimo siya sa Google Scholar, igoan sa Google Scholar yung article, and it belongs to another author, then provide in-text citation. This is an in-text citation. And also get the reference, APA format. APA format gani, last name sa author, year published, title of the article, title of the journal, and then the link asa nimo siya gikuha. So, importante kay ni every time that you get a reference online, always prepare a separate file for references. Dili pwede nga unya ra ka mag-tracing ini kasubmit na nimo nako kay nakalimot ka og kopya wala gakuha kag references online. Dili na pwede. No, it will be counterproductive. So that's it, no? So na retrieve from wala na ang link. No, this is APA format already. Every time you get something from the internet, automatically prepare an APA format referencing and provide in-text citation. Okay, let's now proceed to the second paragraph, which is the global perspective. So, di ba, ang second na to is ang global perspective or global analysis. So, in my paper, once I made it clear what is Meisterism already, present na dayon ko what is Meisterism globally. Pasabot kina to ng global perspective or global analysis class. Unsa man ang situation sa Meisterism outside of the Philippines. Like in Asia, in Europe, unsa man ang situation dito? Ning boom ba si Meisterism? Ning prosper ba siya? So in here, nakita nimo, globally, Meister industry is the key development of tourism destination. It can be a significant income, employment, and foreign investor producer. In Asia, daghan daw ko nag-travel to Vietnam. So, as Meisterism booms in Vietnam, so mag-explain ako diri nga, in other countries outside of the Philippines, si Meisterism ga-boom, no? Nag-prosper siya. Per company ha ka nang wala pa'y COVID. And as you can see, I also got my global analysis from Google Scholar. So, nagbutang ko in-text citation. It's okay, class, no? Because it means nga, daghang mga supporting nga references, no, nga imong gikuha to further support your introduction. Because if you're just going to write it on your own, based on your own ideas, very short na kayo mong introduction, and it will not give clarity to your introduction. No, dapat na siya clarity, and other researchers can help you with that. Again, I do believe two heads are better than one, and you need the help of other researchers as well. Just make sure that you can provide in-text citation to give credit to their idea. Because that is not your idea, you are just borrowing the idea of other people. So include an in-text citation, and of course, don't forget the references, APA format. So with Sci-Hub, it can really help you, no? Kay si Sci-Hub class, i-arrange siya man daan niya according to APA format, no? Naka-arrange siya daan. If manual, maglisod ka, naman po dire, no? Pwede makaka-arrange dire sa imuhang references, no? Through, Microsoft Word. So, once na kumana ka sa, ni siya imuhang kuan abi, introduction, ibutang. Kumana ka sa imong overview. Next na pod ka sa imuhang global analysis. To indicate that you are now speaking in the global analysis or global perspective, you provide there globally, and then, researches from other kuan. So, sa inyong Google Scholar, buta na po ka dito, kung dili gani makita, overview, imong ibutang dila sa overview. Small businesses in a global perspective. manay po na imong buhaton. So mangita na po ka dira. Just make sure that when you search for articles online and when you read, i-explain nyo siya nga unsa jud ang situation sa social media and small businesses outside of the Philippines. Like, for example, in Asia, in the US, no? Unsa man ang impact sa social media dito sa ilaha. So, imong i-explain dira. Okay? Same procedure pod sa regional and local perspective. In regional perspective, pwede man in the Philippines, no? Or ASEAN countries, pero sa global perspective lang ako na-insert. Sa global perspective, again, what is the situation of social media, small businesses in ASEAN countries, in Asia, in European countries, in the US, dili man necessarily tanan jud nga continent imo i-cover, but just pick out what is the best. No nga, maka-describe or makahatag og analysis, no, or global perspective of what is it like, no, sa ilaha dito sa abroad when it comes to social media and how it affects their small local businesses. So yan na ra. Nakasabot?
Yes, Dam.
Okay. So muna siya ako ang global perspective like in Asia, globally. Next, let's now proceed to regional perspective. Nagkuha po ko og references from others class like RARA, Tourism Promotions Board, DOT, to help bring clarity on what is MICE tourism like in the Philippines. So, an example, supposedly butang ko the regionally, pero ako lang ibutang Philippines. So, understood naman na siya nga regional perspective or regional analysis na siya. So, diba, ang next step is regional analysis. Once you are done making your global analysis, ubos sa inyong overview, next paragraph is your regional analysis. So, akong regional analysis diri sa introduction ako is, the convention and entertainment industry also continue to thrive in a country like the Philippines. So, ang entertainment and convention industry daw, which is part of MICE, no? According to Tourism Promotions Board, the country is the crossroads to explain niya unsa ang what is MICE tourism like or the convention and entertainment industries like in the Philippines. So, just an explanation of the situation of MICE in the Philippines. Muna siya ang regional. Kung atong ibutang regional analysis class sa inyuhang title or sa inyong study, agto na pud ka sa Google Scholar. No? So, kung lisod ganyang global perspective, pwede man in Asia or in Europe. Kasi tagsaon na lang na nimo and then basa ka. Okay, so Philippines na pud ta. Okay, so natanin no sayang tanin the impact of kuan. Assuming na lang ta lisod jud kayo, we need to read everything. So, assuming na lang ko ani class ha, masking dili tani ni siya angay pod no kay basahon jud siya dapat. Pero sige lang. Assuming lang. So again, everything is not accessible here, only the abstract. You can make use of Sci-Hub again to access the file for you. So, na-BFF dyan ako ni gamay si Sci-Hub, no? When I was doing my research paper. Because you have to pay, mga good class, no? The reason why it's not accessible right away, it's because you have to pay for it. And I don't blame the author because of course, no, you spent a lot of years doing your research paper and then it will be uploaded to a peer-reviewed academic journal. You can earn actually from your research. No? Just make sure nga it will be accepted by publishers. If it's not accepted by publishers, then you need to improve more. No? Need